Hey, what's going on, guys? My Mr. Cat back with another stream, and today we are going to be animating Crainer and Taya yet again. Hasn't been too long, 15 hours I think it has been. Hey, Periodic Fire Star, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. So last time, we were getting most of the construction for this video. We've got most of it done, except like when Crainer talks. But for now, we can just hold off on that and start to do the construction for this, which is where Taya tells Crainer to stop and that stuff. Hey, Mr. King, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're gonna need to get a little bit more refinement on them, because right now it's kind of just like you can't really tell who's who, and if you add a little bit more refinement, it'll make it a little bit easier. Hi, Trevor. So, Taya here. I'm drawing her hair. I kind of just, when I draw the hair, I just kind of do just little lines, kind of like this. So to get like a little bit of a curve into it. Her hair is mostly straight, but if I do that, I can kind of like base it off of, or like the curvature of her hair. Based on, hi, Purple Cat Girl 12. Okay. So her arm is going to start out down. So we're going to have to make her arm separate from the rest of her body. That sounds weird, but you know, it's a different layer. Or we can just take off her arm and make it separate, literally. Either works. No moderators here? Wow. That's surprising. They must be in school or something. I'm busy. I'm sure some will come later, I would think. I don't know, it's a Tuesday, so it's not a Monday. So, it's Tuesday. Well, thank you for coming back, Purple Cat Girl. I appreciate it. Can't believe you guys would just sit here and watch me animate for hours on end, you know? But it's a good time. We have a good time here. Mostly. Huh. Mostly. She got her beautiful legs right here. They're kind of short, but otherwise I can't really have her walk. I mean, do I make the legs like about as long as the torso? Yeah, they're about as long as the torso, but a little bit longer. I think I just made her torso a little too long. Maybe we can just kind of like do this. We can shorten up her arm too. And then if I do that, it'll look a little bit better. A little more natural. I think 46. You just got the notification and came here right away. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I know a lot of people are probably in school right now. I mean, it is 10 a.m. So, I get it. Are they asleep? Darn sleepers. They just need to get up. They need to get up and watch my stream. I feel like maybe I should like give you guys a set time like every single time that I stream. Like not just like giving you like 5 minutes ahead of time, but just kind of like actually telling you guys when I'm streaming, like actually when I'm streaming for like every day. So like maybe Saturdays I stream at 11 a.m. and I stream till 12, and then I stop streaming and then I stream at 2 or something. I feel like that might make it a little bit easier. They love sleeping. Little sleepers. I'm not a big fan of sleeping. I've said it before that if there was one thing I could take out of my life that I didn't have to do, it'd be sleeping. Definitely. Because then, you know how amazing that would be? You'd have like so much more time. You got the notifications 2 minutes ago. I had to come right away. Your video on hazardous creatures at the beach. Well, this is a little more calming, I would assume. I don't think I'm a hazardous creature on the beach. Or anything like this, but maybe Taya's a little bit of a garbage monster. What? Taya's a garbage monster in the stream. Don't worry, Taya. I don't think you're a garbage monster. But Crainer does. That's what he said anyway. Yeah, sleeping is just like, no thanks. I would prefer to do things funner than sleep. Because, like, people are always telling you to be more active, but it's just like, well, we have to sleep, and that's sitting around for 12 hours. Like, what? We could just, we could do that exact same thing. If we didn't have to sleep, we would just sit around for 12 more hours anyway. That's the truth. I think. If you guys would sit around for 12 hours, if you didn't have to sleep, like, well, maybe it's not 12 hours, but if you guys didn't have to sleep, what do you think you would do during that time? That would be like everybody. Nobody has to sleep. Which would be awesome. But guess we all have to, or we die. Ugh. You know? Ugh. Hi, the ugly sheep. Good morning. See? The sleepers. The sleepers are the late ones. You snooze, you lose, mate. It's the truth. Alright, so that's the one arm. Then underneath everything, we got Taya's other arm, which we're going to draw the whole thing because I tend not to do that, and then I just have to redraw, and then it might look a little messy. Boom. And then arm. Boom. For the most part. You'd run around like a psycho for like 8 hours. I can might say 12, but we don't sleep for 12 hours. That would be a very long time to sleep. Maybe some people do. Did you know sleeping too much is unhealthy for you? You might think just sleeping too little is unhealthy for you, but no, sleeping too much is unhealthy. If you sleep too much, you have a higher risk of being obese and having like heart disease and blah blah blah. I don't know. Practice animating, drawing. Best for last, role playing. Ooh, role playing. That's cool. I did want to try that. I'm in the Midwest, so yeah, it's 9:59 p.m. right now. You woke up 2 minutes ago. I did have to sleep. A bad habit for not using layers. Oh boy. Layers is a very important thing. Layers are like little shortcuts. See? I can get rid of these. And like if if there were such thing as layers, I would literally have to redraw the whole character. Even if I just wanted her to go. I would have to redraw the whole character. We are in the same time zone? The same time zone. If I can speak a doodles. Aru. Speak a doodles aru. I don't know what I'm saying now. Alright, so that's like the color. Yeah, it's color line. So we are coloring in. Yeah. Beautiful. So I've been doing like every single night. Almost every single night anyway. Is I've just been practice drawing. I'm slightly embarrassed by my drawings. So I'm trying to draw females right now because Generally what I do is I draw males. Like, a whole lot. That's like the main thing I draw. So I'm trying a female anatomy. And I think I'm getting better at it. I think so. It seems better than if I just winged it. Practicing makes better. That's my motto. Practicing makes better. Practicing does not make perfect because, let's be honest, nothing can be perfect. Everything, all the time, something can be improved. Don't think of it as a bad thing. Think of it as a good thing because you can always improve upon something. Like if you're writing a book, you could always improve upon the book. You can always add something, delete something, change the wording up, you know? You can always improve something. Always. Any skill you have, you can improve. You will, just being honest, you'll never be perfect at something, but you can be good at it. You can be very good. You can be like Bob Ross. Not perfect, but you make happy little mistakes. Wink. I've been winking a lot at you guys recently. Is that weird? I like winking. It's fun. Es macht Spaß. If you understood that, I'm proud of you for knowing German, but probably 90% of you did not understand that. Or any of you. I tried going to your Discord, but it was expired. Maybe I still have the Discord link from like the last Discord I have. If so, I should probably change that. I'll keep on trying. Even if you don't you don't necessarily have to study faces or anatomy or things like that. It would be a very good thing to do because that way your drawings can greatly improve. But even just drawing anything can help. Try drawing something new. Try to create your own new character or something like that. Things along those lines are different. Just keep on drawing. But don't draw the same thing all the time. I mean, with animation, you kind of have to, but don't, if you like drawing apples, don't always draw apples. I don't know why I chose apples. It's just the first thing that came to mind. Hi, Gabe the Mercenary. Hi, Quiet Potato. But if you like drawing apples, don't always draw apples. Mix it up. Try drawing a pear. I don't know why, but I find that so hilarious. I'm just try drawing a pear. But yeah, try drawing something different. For me, I always draw men. Which, yeah, I just find them a lot easier to draw. So, I'm studying a female anatomy so I can draw females and so that I draw them more. You know? It's something different. And I'm trying to improve upon a skill that I'm not very good at. I swear this has just become how to draw better with Julia while I'm animating. You know, this should just be like my little talk show. You guys join and ask me questions. It could be like a little Q&A session. You guys join, have a conversation, ask me questions, and I just answer those questions while I'm animating. It's the little talk show. A little talk show. If you always draw trees, then try drawing Bob Ross. Try it out. Yeah. For example, if you always draw, say, landscapes, you don't have to necessarily stop drawing a landscape, but make something different in the landscape. If you always put mountains, which I tend to like put mountains and like trees or something, instead, try a desert. Try like a polar ice cap area. Try a forest. Try a plains area. You know, try something you wouldn't usually do. Q&A question 1. How long have you been animating? 2 years. How many live streams have you done? Probably 1,000. I've done so many live streams I can't count them all. But I've done a lot, that's for sure. Definitely, I've done a lot. That's not even colored in right there. But why do we make this like a little Q&A? You guys just ask me questions. Why is there a sock in the corner? What sock? I don't see a sock. I don't see a sock. Yeah, I know. They definitely are different, Mangle. Question 2. How did you get the passion to animate and draw? Well, I kind of got inspired by Sans Melody when she made those animations for Pat and Jen. However, I remember at that exact same time, I was starting to like get into animating, and I was literally like going to make an animation for Pat and Jen, and then all of a sudden they start uploading her animations. I'm like, dang it! I was too late. But yeah. And just to draw, I don't know, I've always kind of liked drawing. It's just fun. A stocking on the screen of your computer? I mean a sock. Oh, that's a stocking. This thing right here, that's a stocking. So basically, if you subscribe or donate, you're going to drop something into a stocking, and we're trying to fill up the stocking, which is cool. It'll count for me. 1, 2. Okay, I'm done. I'm done counting. So feel free to ask questions. I don't know. I feel like it would be a little bit more entertaining. But I do get a lot of the same questions, like what programs do I use? When did I start animating? How long have I been animating for? What got me into animating? You know, questions along those lines I get asked a lot. I just say, Ants, welcome back. What inspires you every day to actually come here and stream? Don't say us, please, I beg of you. What inspires me every day? Well, I mean, technically it is you guys, but at the same time, it depends on what I'm streaming, because if I'm streaming me playing a game, for example, I just like to interact with you guys. I think it's fun to interact with you guys, and I don't know, making videos is so much work. And then for animating, I feel as though when I animate on stream, I get a lot more done because I'm talking to you guys, and I think that just helps me to, you know, keep on going. I don't know. Just in some way, you guys make it so I have a higher attention span. I don't know. Scariest movie I've ever seen? Beetlejuice. It's the only scary movie I've ever seen. And it's labeled as a comedy. It's labeled as a comedy. As a movie, it's labeled as comedy. It's not labeled as horror whatsoever, and yet it scares me. Because there's a jump scare and he looks so creepy. Do I want an Ari? Yes. Weird cup those Twitch streamers use. Yeah. If you guys don't want it, I can get rid of it. Goosebumps? I've watched some Goosebumps shows. I just find them really interesting. I don't know. I'm weird. I would love an Ari, but a Cody is better. Which is my cat. Alright. What is your favorite YouTuber? Popular most? What is your favorite animation video? I'm not necessarily sure, but my favorite animation I've made is probably the one where I won that contest. The first contest, animation contest for Pat and Jen. I don't know, like, that animation has been, like, my best animation so far. Because, like, when I was streaming, you guys gave me so many ideas. And, like, I was able to incorporate so much movement. And I think when I incorporated so much movement, it made the animation, like, 5,000 times better. So, that's probably my favorite animation that I've made. I don't really know my favorite animation that somebody else has made. I don't know. Who do you like the best of the comments? You don't have to answer that question. I won't answer, because I love you all, guys, like, basically the same. It would be a lie if I didn't say the same, I guess. But all the guys in the chat right now, I like you all. Very much. Who's your favorite animator, James or Jaden? Or like James and Jaden? Probably Jaden Animations. I like her more than James. Sorry, James. Can I say myself? Because I can say myself. But I'm probably not my favorite animator. Okay, so we got Tay here. I guess so. And Crainer's just gonna be do-do-do-do-do. I don't really watch 20 Tunes, so no. What do you think of Jaden's song Empty? I think it definitely has a good message to it. Definitely. I think that was brave of her to upload that, because it's something really personal, and it really gave a strong message across. Oh wow, thank you so much to Deep Timmy for donating $2.40. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Did you have a message to it? I don't know if you had a message to it. Give me a second, guys. I need to get Streamlabs up, because yeah. Streamlabs.com. Somebody know why Tony hasn't been uploading? I don't really know, to be perfectly honest. Let me log in here. Log in. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, you can see everything. Actually, I got rid of my display capture. Whoops. Fortunately, that was nothing important that you didn't see. Welcome back, Purple Cat Girl. Hi, Turtle Gaming, Roblox, and more. Thank you so much for stopping by. Alright, let's see Dave Tippy's message. And you got it to work, which is good. I'm the king Wakanda style. Hashtag dead memes. Sorry, Dave Tippy, but I have to apologize. But actually, Jonathan is still the king. I haven't calculated, because he does it in pesos, so I haven't calculated how much he's donated yet, but he's donated more. I'm sorry. I should really get that calculated. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I didn't quite potato, no. Who is this talking at every stream? Girlcatlove. You know, it's Christmas. What's your favorite movie of all time? Miss Doubtfire. If you have not watched it, I highly recommend it. It's really funny and super awesome. 1000% recommended. Definitely. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and calculate all of Jonathan's things. Hold on. So where were his donations? Okay, so he donated, I think, I need the super chats. Here it is. So, wow. So I think he donated 39 plus 39 plus 39. What's 39 times 3? 117. So 117. So 590. So 590 added to this, as you can see. So here it is. So we're going to change this. So 590 added to this. It's still a 9. This will be a 2. 5 will be. So this week he has donated $8.29. So thank you so much. Hello, Next to Beasley. I'm not really sure. Periodic Firestar. I can't remember the name of it. What are your thoughts on BTS? I haven't really watched them or listened to their songs. The only time I have is when my sister forced me to, like, 3 years ago. So I don't really have an opinion on them. So these are gonna have to be like separate layers because he's gonna be walking, so he could do 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 do. He's gonna have a spring in his step. I don't know. Do you like Fortnite, you mean? It's fine. I mean, I have played it. If you can't tell, I did a video on it. It's fine. I think it is overrated though, because I don't think it's really the best game of all time, and I'm sure other people think that, but it's a game that gets frustrating. Like, you can get really frustrated, and I know, like, a lot of games you can get frustrated, but, like, it's not, I think it's too overrated, because it can get really frustrating, and, like, especially when there's already so many experienced players, it's, like, really hard to get anywhere. I think this should be moved over. I don't know. But we're gonna do this. Anyway, have that. So next level frustration with glitches. Yeah. It can definitely get very frustrating. So, not my favorite game, for sure. There's a lot more games I could say that I like the most. Or a lot better. Or more. Well, same thing. You know, I really like, here's like my top 3 games. Not in a specific order though. Top 3 games I like: Minecraft, Roblox, and The Sims. They're all pretty fun. I mean, Minecraft and Roblox can get frustrating depending on the game that you play. But The Sims, it literally can't get frustrating. It's just so fun. I mean, you're simulating somebody else's life. You can make them do everything. I'm creepy. I can make them do anything I want them to. Mwahaha. I am evil. Oops. Wrong layer. Does anyone subscribe to a thing from space? You just posted a video. It's really cool animal thing. No. Boom. What was that? Sound like a mini air horn, just ding. Huh. Sing. That's just a bunch of gibberish to me. Absolute gibberish. I don't understand Korean. It's just yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be one layer. I'm gonna keep this as one layer by itself. And then we have the body, which we do have to draw. Yeah, we gotta draw the body. That'd be weird if Crainer didn't have a body. Very weird. If you don't know who I think from space, you should look at Animator Probably the third best from UK. Aw, thank you, Mango. I'm glad I'm the first best. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them, because I am pretty much open to almost every question. Can't say every question, because I'm not open to every question, but most questions I'll answer. Alright, so that's the body layer. Here we have the arm, which is vital to keeping it to itself. Or like the layer to itself. Why is she listening? That's Alexa listening to me. I swear she's trying to eavesdrop on me all the time. You can be turned into part. How old am I? 14. It's a happy, 3-month and 1 day late birthday present, but thank you. One, two, three. A 1, a 2, a 3. If you haven't watched, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, a 3. The world may never know, but I figured it out. I don't remember, I did it in 5th grade. I think it took me. It was like a small little, dum-dum sucker, but it probably took me 2,000-ish licks to get to the center of it. I don't know why I counted. I was literally doing it in class. I was just in the middle of class and just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was during some sort of reading time. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take this sucker and I'm going to lick it, and I'm gonna figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center of it. Mwahaha. My eye color is green. Favorite candy. When you say candy, I think you're assuming things that aren't chocolate, because that's what I assume candy is. My favorite candy. Ooh, that's a good question that I don't know the answer to. I mean, I know my favorite chocolate bar. My favorite candy. What is my favorite candy? I don't know. I feel like I want to say, gummy bears, but I don't think they are. You know what? I really like those, what are they called? You know those little dots? Those are my favorite. 9 plus 10 is 19. Do you have headphones with cat ears on them? I don't. Sadly, it kind of drew me wearing that. That's cool. Hi, FNAF girl. Man. Can't believe I didn't know my favorite. But my favorite candy bar is Milky Way. And just like my favorite chocolate is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yep. Why are you quiet all the time? 'Cause I'm a quiet person. I'm a very quiet person, and a lot of the time, I don't really know what to say. 'Cause I am not very good when it comes to conversations or anything like that. 'Cause I literally never know what to say. I'm just like, That's basically me. I feel like his eye is too up. It's too high up. He looks like a cyclops. It's a good height. Maybe that? I'm not sure. This arm is way too long. How'd your channel name happen? I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the numbers at all. I just thought of some random numbers, I think. And I put Girl Cat Love because I'm a girl. And I love cats. Will you ever make animations or video of awkward or bad moments you've been in? Maybe. I'm not sure quite, potato. I don't know what you should name it. Name it whatever you think is best. Just la-dee-dum-dee-dum. What are the weird things I do? I do this all the time. I'm just thinking, I'm just like, it's a fidgety thing. I fidget a lot. I drum a lot. I don't know. I do a lot of fidgeting. I'm a fidgety person. Okay. And no, I don't have some sort of disease type thing that makes me really fidgety. No, I don't. I love cats. You know, I want to live with 1,000 cats. Maybe that's the weird thing I am. It's not necessarily a weird thing I do, it's just the weird thing I am. If I could, I would marry my cat. He's the only one that loves me anyway. Hopefully he loves me enough. Let's put this like right up there. Yeah. You would marry your dog. Welcome back, Veja. I think I am a cat from the cat planet. I was sent here, and I have no way to get back, but I was sent here because I was trying to figure out things about the human peoples. I figured out too much, and I want out before they destroy this planet. And all the cats you see have come from the cat planet. The first 2 cats came here, and they had no idea what was in store. But quickly, they forgot. They were much stronger then. They forgot about us. They completely forgot. And the cat was born. And at the cat planet, we were watching from a distance and realizing, wow, this is not good. And the humans came along. And we realized how quickly they were technologically advancing. And they sent me here to figure out all I know, all I can figure out. And the cats, well, I still know about them, but I can't get back. Thank you, Periodic Firestar. But I was a cat, and I still am. I'm stuck in this human body form. They put me into the human body form so I cannot be recognized. But I'm stuck in this form, and I cannot get out of it. And I cannot figure out how to get back to my planet. I've tried everything I could, but I have not yet found any possible way to get back home. No possible way yet. And I'm hoping I can find my way home. Because I was supposed to study this. But fortunately, us cats have technologically advanced so much, and so far, and much quicker than these humans we speak of. And because of that, it's nice for us, but they're quickly advancing. But fortunately, they haven't figured out a way to quickly go through all the light years, because our planet is light years and light years and light years away from this planet. But our society has figured out how to travel those light years. Hi, Nugget McNugget. That would be awesome, Periodic Firestar. It's just light years away, and it's so far away that the humans cannot find this planet. However, because they can't do that, I can't really find my way back home. And I know the cats, they're trying to get me back. I know that, they are. But it's very difficult. And I have grown accustomed to this world. I understand it much more than any of the cats on our home planet. And because of that, I will be thanked and well understood. Because now, I know the most about the cat planet, or the Earth, and the cat planet. Just gotta find my way back home. And once I do, we can figure out everything, and we can keep advancing. I mean, Humans aren't going to figure out how to travel through light years in a very long time. Enter. Rub your face in catnip. It should let you contact your home. I'm not a cat, but I am helping your species. I don't know how to get back, but they might. Hi, Pixel Ping. It's been a while. I have not rubbed my face in catnip. No. But I have slight contact with them. Very slight. Like sometimes I can just hear their voices. My mind. And of course, we speak cat. We don't speak human English, but I was able to learn it. So therefore I can teach our cats at the cat planet how this language of English works, and I'm learning another language. However, I don't think I'll be able to learn every single language, but as English becomes very prominent throughout this world, it will be the most useful. Unfortunately, I know this language. Yes. And one day I will find my way back and tell them everything I know. My codename is Fluffy. Next to Albert Einstein. But I will retain contact with their home planet. Why do you think cats get excited when they get catnip? They're happy to be seeing their family and planet again. I guess that is true. I haven't tried catnip yet, but it definitely can get some contact. We have lots of catnip at the cat planet. Lots of fish, too. We've got plenty of water. All the basic necessities. But we are scared. Because my job is mainly to prevent the humans from finding our planet. Because if the humans find our planet, and they find how habitable it is, they may be making a very, very, well, they may be taking a lot of work in order to get to our planet. And if they get to our planet, then they may take it over just like they took over the Earth. And how they destroyed it, practically. But they will not figure out how to get to our planet. And they have also found other planets that have water and potential life on it. But none of those have been ours. And of course, as the cats, we obviously knew that those planets existed. As cats know almost every single planet. The soul of a cat inside a human body, exactly. Story's over 9,000. It's okay, Nugget McNugget. It's a good story while it's real. You're finally on summer break. That's awesome, Pixel Ping. And, well, since I've grown accustomed, I've also grown hobbies. Of course, as you can tell. I've grown these hobbies, and we might find them useful. In fact, since I am a cat, it is quite interesting to know how the human body works, knowing exactly how these thumbs work. In fact, the cats in our home planet, some still only have 4 fingers, but we have figured out with those 4 fingers how to use one as a thumb. So that way we can easily pick up things. And we are much larger cats. You might think of cats as about, this big, well, our cats in our society are larger. Instead of being this big, we're about this big. Instead of being about this wide, we're about this wide. So we're larger cats because we have become more dominant. We are the dominant species in our world, in our planet. And we are trying to preserve it. We are generally nice with newcomers. However, we don't want the humans coming. If they come, they may ruin our plans. We have befriended almost every single planet, except Earth, for the most part. See, these humanoids, a vast majority of them, do not like cats. And it's the only planet that we have not yet befriended with. I mean, we've even befriended Uranus and Saturn and Neptune, Mars. We've befriended the sun. The sun's a pretty good friend, too. But Earth, something about these humans just don't add up. Not all of them like us. Everybody else and all the other planets like us, but not on Earth. And they feel like us cats have a bad plan, but we're just trying to befriend everybody, so we can technologically advance to every single planet. But we need to keep it secret. Because these humans, if they figure out all of what we're doing, they could destroy our plans. Destroy us, not want cats in the world. And I trust you all. I have gained up a strong force, strong audience that will protect me. And that also trust me and will keep my secrets. So, us cats do want to join force with humans. But unfortunately, we have to wait till the humans understand. Cats are the best. In fact, us cats... well, befriended dogs, too. Bark, the dog siren. Someone might be a spy. No. IMC. Even Pluto. Yes, we've befriended Pluto. It's not considered a planet, but it is at the same time. Nobody should be a spy here, I don't think. But if they are... Am I Graptor? We've befriended the dogs. MC in school watching this. It's just the humans. And once we befriend the humans, that is where we can begin with our proceeds. It's where we will begin to show the world how to become technologically advanced like us cats. You can ask us anything. We will know it. You think you should rename my channel KO Productions or Gator Production? I don't know. Well, happy birthday to your brother. Kind of like KO, but at the same time I do like Gator. I'm not sure. But remember, everybody, us cats stick together. And we will show you humans how to become technologically advanced if you decide to listen to us. Decide to respect us cats. But that hasn't yet happened. Happy birthday to your brother. I just got info about the cats. I'll meet you back. Don't worry. Everybody thinks the dogs and the cats hate each other. Now, in this world, yes. In this world, though, sometimes. Some cats have been sent here. Some dogs have been sent here from the dog planet. And they have been nice to each other because they understand that we are not a threat to each other. But cats and dogs that have been here for a long time have forgotten about their planet. They get a little aggressive with each other. And that's why the Earth is so bizarre to us cats. Because we're all friends. There's even little humans. Not necessarily humans, but ones close to humans. that we have befriended. And yet we still have not befriended this planet. Do I like snakes? Snakes are fine. That is true. We do some acting. But we need to befriend. And it's almost impossible in this world, considering everything the humans believe. And we find it insane, the strength, per se. The stubbornness of these humans. As cats and even the dogs, we don't get too stubborn. Like at some point we're just, we get it. We understand. And we try to make the best. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to work with the humans. We don't have, they're just so stubborn. We need to figure out how to make this right. And it's hard. It's no easy task. But we will get this. Us cats, we have worked together, even with the dogs. I'm glad I could trust all you. Yes, I do, Moonpuff. It's good you're loyal to cats. Exactly. The dog planet has quickly befriended this world, this planet. And the dogs, well, they're trying to help us. It might seem bizarre, but the dogs truly are trying to help us. But those are only the dogs that have come from the dog planet to this world. And considering that a lot of the dogs here did not come from the dog planet, it's hard. You have your opinion. That dog's better. And as cats, you consider us better, and the dogs consider them better. But we still cooperate. Because we are both technologically advanced. I mean, the cats have invented more things like how to go through space-time and how to go back in time and how to teleport and how to go into the future. But the dogs have also created some things. For example, they first came up with the idea of befriending all the planets. And by the way, the dogs have befriended almost every single planet, except Mars. And we've befriended almost every single planet, except Earth. So we are trying to help the dogs befriend Mars, while they're trying to help us befriend Earth. And once we do that, we will have complete control. And we make the world, the universe, a better place. You leave us if you find your way home. I may find a way. I mean, us cats are very technologically advanced, like I've said before. And since we are, it does make it a little bit easier for us to make just a big wireless pole, and which we already have, so that you guys could have like no delay on videos, and I could be streaming from the cat planet. Though when I'm at the cat planet, I likely will be in my cat form, and it might seem a little bit odd to you guys. for me to be in my cat form. But I promise you, I will find a way. But they don't want me back. The thing is, they don't want me back until we have befriended the humans. And the dogs, too. It's odd. It's just Earth. It's the weirdest planet I've ever encountered. And my whole entire 1,057 years of living as a cat. It's odd. I had never thought we would find a planet. It took about, 1,000 years for us to befriend all the planets. And we're still befriending planets that are new. And saying goodbye to those that have died. But we're working on it. Cahoots with some alien species. Ah. Of course. I think it may be the Doggins. See, the Doggins, they are half dog, half human. And they are the only species that we haven't befriended at all. They're part human and part dog. And they're vicious. Hi, Jimmy, welcome. Part human, part dog, and completely vicious. And we cannot find any possible way to befriend them. Not even the dogs. The dogs have tried many methods. I mean, they're dogs. But I can't do it. We must befriend the humans. But not only that, we have to befriend the Doggins. Which will be hard. Because they have made themselves enemy with almost every single planet. Except Earth. Which they have become quite well acquainted with these humans. And that's something that we are really trying to prevent as a species. Us dogs and us cats. That's why we're working together. We need to stop the reign of terror these species have caused to our world. Can you imagine it? I mean, these Doggins, most humans haven't figured out about. But very bad. We were moving to New York. Cool. Happy birthday to your mom, Golden Cat. But it's time. See, gaining an audience like this helps me. Because it helps to grow the suspicion that some may have about these Doggins and the humans. The humans are very dangerous creatures. Some are very good. But some very dangerous. I have even read books. I have tried to figure out as much of the history, too. We have realized that you humans have gone against each other. Horrible thing, if you ask me. Us cats haven't gone against each other. Any cat I meet, they like me. And that would make sense. I would think. Make much sense. But something about you, humans, is crazy. Going against each other. For what? And having these money system. See, in the cat planet, we don't have this money system. If we're special at making something, we just do it for everybody. Because we try to help everybody in our planet so we can technologically advance even more. There's nobody on the cat planet that is hungry or thirsty, nobody that doesn't have a home, nothing like that. Everybody on the cat planet has a job and has a family. And if you don't have any family, well, then you're brought in to a house. Or with everybody else. We're talking about the cat planet. And how we are trying to befriend humans. But how it is very difficult. Because humans are very stubborn. Things along those lines. But if we work together, everybody, I believe we can do it. I give it with LD Molly. So, who's with me? Who is with me right now? Who is with me to help befriend the earth and to protect us all from the dangerous creatures that this earth holds? The doggons. Perfect. Nobody in our world, our cat planet, has successfully befriended many humans. Yet I have, which is a good thing. So, all hands in. Put your hand in. Just like this. Mika, put your hands in like this. And on the count of 3, we're going to lift them. And we're going to say, Cat Planet. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Cat Planet! The Cat Planet, indeed. Hey, it's the gamer. Yeah! I just hit my headphones. But now that you guys know much about our society, we must put you to the test. Now, sometimes this test can be very difficult, and sometimes it can be quite simple. But it depends on you. So, for this test, I consider it to be one of the easier tests, maybe. For the most part. It's quite easy. So, simple thing. Who runs the cat planet? The cats, obviously. And to know the exact ruler, I was the co-director, ruler, of the cat planet. I'm no longer anymore because I'm still here. I mean, technically I'm the co-director still, but that is fine. For we are still the Cat Planet. And, of course, the owner. His name is... Can you guys guess it? It's not Fluffy, because I am Fluffy, the co-director of the ruler. I wish it was Cloud, but sadly it is not. Cloud is not the ruler of the Cat Planet, surprisingly enough. You would think he would be. Yet he isn't. But the name. Of the Cat Planet director. It's not Cody. No, not Cody. I've only told Cody about the Cat Planet. He has not actually figured out, or hasn't actually been there. Or so he remembers. He doesn't remember being there. But, anyway, what I was saying is that the director, the owner, the founder, not Donald Trump, of the Cat Planet is none other than Snowball. Snowball. Beautiful white cat. Male. And he is the director of the Cat Planet. You might think it's a silly name, but as the co-director of the Cat Planet, we find him very unique. He's got a strong personality. Very strong, strict. He wants things done right. If animation was a thing, what would I be doing right now? I am not sure. Probably just drawing. Crazy, right? Our Cat Planet is interesting. But he... Snowflake. Or Snowball. Sorry. I keep thinking of Snowflake, which is the other co-director. It gets a little confusing. But Snowball. He is actually 12,674 years old. And it might seem like a lot. I can understand that. But really, for cats, it's not very old. He's just a very wise cat. You're the dog. Well, that is fine. I know you're not the ruler of the dogs. I apologize, but I know that for a fact. It's not true. Regardless, that is the Cat Planet director. So, who are the two co-directors of the Cat Planet, and who is the director of the Cat Planet? Tell me, chat. You gotta know this. It's a must-know for our planet. To be a good part of our planet, you must know this. I'm waiting. 2 co-directors and the director. Oh, there we go. Snowball, Fluffy, Snowflake. Exactly. Director, Snowball. I'm the co-director, and the other co-director is Snowflake. Exactly. It's perfect. You guys have learned very much since the first time we started talking, which is good. I'm very proud. I'm very glad to know you have quickly learned about our planet. You left before you found out the directors? Yeah, long lost mom to all. Well, the real cat mom is Glitter Pawkins. She has been the cat mom to almost all of them. She's the mom to almost all the cats on the cat planet. You've learned more than you did in school. Well, in school they can't teach you about the cat planet because, well, they don't think it exists. I mean, I've tried to tell some people, but they just can't believe me. It's pretty real. And if you were to just see the cat planet, you would be blown away. It's absolutely beautiful. Last time I was there was 14 years ago, which to us cats is not that long. Considering we live for thousands and thousands of years. There's only been one death of the cats on the cat planet. And that was semi-recent, about 20 years ago. The death of the cat planet. Man, he was 1,267,512,609 years old. And he recently died. Not from old age, no. He died from shock. When they realized, that was when they first realized we weren't befriended with one planet. And it was a planet that was gaining strength. And he died of the shock. Yes, I am 14 in this world. I am. But I'm 1,067 for the cat planet, which is a very small age. It's like being, I don't know, 2-ish here. 5, maybe? I don't really know. There's no way to easily convert it. But I don't know as much as many of the other directors, but they chose me because they figured I was the one. I was the one that could strengthen up, and I could make everybody understand and love cats like the way they should. So far, it has gone fairly well. I've befriended many of those that like cats, and those that haven't, well, I've convinced them to at least appreciate them. And so far, it's been pretty successful. Hey, Nisha George. But do not worry, those. I believe the cat planet is great. You got back from the animation planet. Befriended a goat. You're from the sheep planet, 1 foot away from the dog planet. The sheep planet, yes. It's a nice place there. Pretty grassy. You don't have catnip, though. Not that I've seen, anyway. But one day, if I can figure out how to get all the humans to love cats, I will be able to go back to the cat planet. And I will bring those that have supported me all the way to see the cat planet and become a cat themselves. Licked you. Cats are very harmless. We don't really have any intentions of hurting you. But sometimes drastic measures have to be taken for you to like us, and generally those drastic measures are not very good. Because they usually end out wrong. That's the word I can say. People don't generally end up liking us after those drastic measures. So some of us have stopped those drastic measures. Most of us have. But believe me when I say that these cats, us cats, don't want to hurt you. That's great, Asher. Just practice, I guess, Asher. Alright. We have talked so much about the cat planet. It's pretty nice. What questions do you guys have about the cat planet? If you guys have any questions, I can easily tell you the answer to them. Simply ask away. I should be able to answer. Yes, we do eat fish. Fish is our main dish, or section for each meal. So usually we have the fish. Sometimes every once a week or so, there's like a catnip, dessert. We have some other things. We have like tuna. Mostly it's just fish. We have some things. We have some like vegetables, which we usually have lettuce and yeah. Never been to the cat planet? Well, it's light years away. No, we don't eat dogs. If we ate dogs, the dog planet would be very against us. And we don't want that. We don't want less friends. We need to make more friends to get all planets technologically advanced. What color is the planet? It's a blue planet. Very blue. It looks similar to Neptune, with like the blueness of it. Alexa was just on. She's listening to everything about the cat planet. She's trying to gather information. It's our spy! Guys, Alexa is the spy.
I don't know that one.
Ah! She's the spy. What do we play with? Well, we have yarn. But, oh my goodness. How could I have not realized this? She's spying on us. She's trying to learn everything about our planet. She's trying to gather information about it. We can't let this happen. Not now. Hi, Sans Gaming 123. She's catching on to us. She's learning our plan. She is going to tell them. maybe we can convince her to be on our side. So aren't going on the cap? Oh, there's not much of a war. We have a plenty amount. We have so much catnip. It's beautiful. Fields and fields of it. Everywhere. Alright, guys. We either have to shut off Alexa, or we gotta get her on our side. How do you think we can get her on our side? We can't feed her more information. I already know some of the plans of the Doggins. See, the Doggins, they're trying to rule the world. They're trying to take over the world, enemying all planets, and when they do, they destroy them. They absolutely destroy them. They just blow them up. And we can't allow this. And that's why we're all trying to bond together. So that they can't take everything. So they can't destroy a planet. Earth is the only planet we haven't befriended. If we could befriend Earth, we could get them on our side. And then get them against the Doggins. And destroy the Doggins for once and for all. Give her a bath. Rewrite her coding. Us cats are very smart. We could figure that out. But I wasn't very much of a successful programmer in the cat planet. I was the entertainer in the cat planet. Though I was co-director, I was entertainer, and of course I came up with many of our ideas. Considering I was considered the most creative out of the group. But now, that doesn't matter. We have to befriend everybody. And that's where I partly came in. They were like, you know what? She's so creative. She could probably think of a really good idea in order to get them on our side. And so I suggested that I turned into a human. And so I did. I became human and quickly learned about everything of the human race. I did not know it at first when I was almost reborn as a human. At first, I was well unaware that I was a cat. But I started to realize I look like a cat. And when I realized that, I realized I am a cat. We do have baths and toilet, yes. We are very clean. Those cats are very clean. We take a bath about once a week. We generally groom ourselves, but we have to take a bath every once in a while. So we do it once a week. Not a lot of us enjoy it. Some of us do. And we have, like, automatic washing. Like, it automatically washes us, gives us the shampoo and everything. And we also have a lot of automatic systems, actually. Automatic toilet cleaner. Automatic brushing system, so it brushes us really nice. We get massages, scratching, and things like that. It's very nice. But the Doggins are trying to destroy our planet. Sure, they haven't necessarily figured out where our planet is yet, and we haven't necessarily figured out where theirs is yet. Sing messages to the cat back home. I already know everything you're saying, so don't need to stay. Alright, goodbye, Ezra King. Neither of us have found each other's planets. But we mustn't let them get here. Or they will destroy it. Piece by piece. They will rip it apart. But not if we have anything to say about it. We can stop them. but only if we get all the humans together and they go against the Doggins so quickly. They don't expect it. Brad and Jen, part of your cat community, of course. Sure. Haven't told them about it, but I know. Once I do, they will instantly be part of the community. Doot. I know this for a fact. It's the way the Doggins are. Nobody wants them. About the palace, the trade center of our homeworld. These humans need to know. What was your question, Slugbean? Yes, Cloud is definitely part of it. He's quite young. He's a trainee. He is about 189 years old. So he's a trainee, but he has come a long way, and we suspect that he will be our next. Can you guess what it is? He'll be our next director. Once he is old enough, he will become our next director. And once he becomes that, I think we're going to be very successful because he makes things the way he wants them to be. He doesn't allow for any funny business, which is very good for our planet. We all strongly believe that he is, our next. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. But he is our next director. Can you animate some Harry Potter scenes? I'm a big Potterhead. I don't know. I've actually never thought about that, but I do like Harry Potter. Definitely a Potterhead. Alright. Continuing on. What was I saying? Can't remember. We quickly got distracted. That was my flaw. Oh yeah, about Cloud. But yeah, he'll be an ex-director. And he is being trained by the best. Some of our best human companions. Pat and Jen. In fact, they're absolutely amazing companions. Hi, Gaming with Rose. Half a billion army bear. I'm glad you think it's amazing. I'm a Hufflepuff as well. Alright. Continuing on. So, Cloud, as you know, will be our next director. I am assumed to be a co-director for tens of thousands more years, so I'm pretty fine. But we will see what happens. The Doggins, we will destroy them. Either that or we will somehow befriend them. It will be difficult to befriend them. They're very stubborn. But Cloud is very stubborn too. So if anyone, any cat, could somehow persuade the Doggins, it would be Cloud. And that's why we really strongly believe he will be our next director. Of course, I love the Cat Planet. Thank you, Giovanni. Good morning, Glitter Kitten. It is pretty shiny. You are right, Skork. It is pretty shiny. I have a shiny art style. But with that in mind, I think our current director has about 1,000 more years, just so Cloud is aged enough and wise enough. Because when us cats die here on the Earth, it's okay. Because once we die, we're automatically teleported back to our cat planet, our home. As cats, if you guys don't know. We instantly become a cat again and come back to our home. We are always part of our home. Always. And if you're wondering, about our world, like, what's it like? It's very nice. That's all I'll say. Our world is very nice. Very nice indeed. And we will let nothing pass. We don't let anything in without a very, very, very thorough security check. Do you have to make a layer of every body part of labor? No, just when you're doing a lot of movement gaming throws. That's okay, Flippy. Practice. Hey, Ava. Hi, Pure Hollow. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Alright. I feel there's more I should tell you about the cat planet. But I'm not sure what. And if you're ready for it. Are you ready? We are looking for you. We're hoping you can come by. Thank you so much to Girlcatlove1524 or GDkai. I can't see it. Or I can't really see it, but thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And your little girl cat symbol fell into a stocking. GDkai. I am doing good. We are ready. We will defeat the Doggins. So my method to defeat the Doggins is first we need to find where they are. We are searching very hardly for them. And we have come to a conclusion that they are in a specific area near a black hole. They're in an area near a black hole. Not in the black hole, of course, but they're near the black hole. So we've figured out that much. And we know the black hole, so we know a specific location that's maybe 100 kilometers wide, which, when you think of space, that's a very small amount. So they are within one of that. That doesn't mean their planet is that small, but they're within 100 kilometers of that planet. My friend at the cat planet? Yeah. Alright, goodbye, Flippy. Size of canvas, 1920 by 1080. I have lots of friends at the cat planet. We are all friends. At the cat planet, everybody is friends. And if you become a little mean, well, we can fix that just through talking to you. It's simple. So if you guys strongly believe you're ready, I think I do believe you're ready. So, I'm telling you about our plan. So far, that's what we have with the Doggins. We've almost got their location, and from what we know, they don't really know our location. Currently, they're planning to find our planet and destroy us. Thank you, ugly sheep. Good. I can contact that back to the place. Which is good. We can find them, but we have to befriend them. And that'll be the hardest part. But we've realized the Doggins are always alone. So maybe, if we find them as a friend, if we get them friended, that perhaps they will learn, become accustomed to our love. And then, we'll be friends. And instead of wanting to take over the world, or the universe, sorry. I keep wanting to say world. But instead of wanting to take over the universe, they're going to want to help it. And to do that, since the Doggins are quite good friends with the humans, it'll be perfect for us. Because if we can befriend the Doggins, then they can help us to befriend the humans. Once we befriend the humans, then we have befriended every single planet. And once we have befriended every single planet, then we can get every single planet a good technology base and finally learn everything. And plus, us cats, we know how to use renewable energy. Yeah, we have always used it. Always. And it is much more effective, to be honest. Us cats live a nice, clean lifestyle. My planet, I cannot reveal. There may be a Doggin watching. The aliens, well, I don't know what you would consider aliens, but if you're talking about ones from Mars, we have already befriended everything except the Doggins and the humans. And to us, Doggins are considered aliens. Or to most of us. But we will figure this out. I strongly believe in us. And our society. We got this, guys. Alright. We were talking about the cat planet. And the Doggins. No. You're not a Doggin. I know you're not a Doggin. 'Cause I know most of the Doggins. I know exactly what they're like. And let's just say now, they're likely alone. They don't like to be anywhere where there's interaction.
Wait, so...
And because of that, we find them where there's places with minimal interaction. So, we shall join forces. Hopefully, us Doggins and the cats can join forces and become strong. Wow. I've told you guys so much information about the cat planet. And from your dangerous journey to Walmart, well, welcome back. I Everybody rise. Rise for the cat planet. The cat planet ritual is simple. Meow. 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 If you were to do that, that's a cat planet ritual. You had to get some soda. You're not summoning a demon. It is just our ritual. Perhaps how some of you humans may call, what you humans may call praying. But feel free to not do it. But if you're a strong supporter, I recommend it. Greatly recommend it. It is quite nice. Usually you get a little gift. One time I got a cat out of it. A little cat that I got to train for a month. Well, I think today has been pretty successful with informing you all about the cat planet. What questions do you guys have about the cat planet? Perhaps what we do, who we are, what our plan is, etc. I would love to answer your questions. As long as you're a supporter of the cat planet. If you don't support the cat planet, well, piss off, mate. I don't want you here if you don't support the cat planet. Support or don't support. It's your decision. Choose wisely. Because either way will find you. How do we drink water at the same time? With the doggins? Well, for the doggins, what we need to do, we need to befriend them. That's what we're going to do. If we cannot befriend the doggins, which would be the worst case scenario, we will have to relocate them into the black hole. It seems a little harsh. And yeah, it's a little harsh, but that's just our last resort, our plan B. If we cannot befriend them, we will do anything we can to befriend them. Well, most of anything. And if we still cannot, we will just decide to destroy them. Because it is the last thing that we could do. But we will not let these doggins win. The doggins will never win. Not unless they're with us. What if we find aliens? The only aliens are the doggins. Anybody else we are befriended with already. Or should be. We befriend every single new planet that is created, which happens quite often. And when it does, of course, we befriend them. So therefore, we don't have any enemies. The Doggins can't get to them quickly, but they would only be enemies with the Doggins. Not unless the Doggins tries to take advantage of something. And every day we check, maybe, 10,000 different planets just to see how they're doing. Usually takes us about a week to check out the planets. So, like, every week we find a planet or just talk to them. The Doggins have not found our planet, so therefore they will not be able to destroy it. Yet, anyway. But they should never be able to destroy the planet. Because they will likely never find it. If they find it, well, we have our other ideas. Because quite a few of our cats are now relocated here to Earth. So therefore, they would not destroy too many of our cats. And a lot of them are greatly protected. So, any more questions? I could do this all day. I know practically everything about the cat planet. The cats from the cat planet know the animation planet. Yes, we know the animation planet, of course. We know every single planet. We check them on Thursdays. We know where your cat planet is. Yeah, of course. Have we found every species planet? Yes, we have found every single planet that could be possible to find. And in considering that, makes it a whole lot easier. To just think of it. Think of it right now. The cat planet. It's a small-ish planet, I guess. I mean, we do have, what is it? 9 trillion inhabitants? But, yeah, it's a decent size. If you're koala, does that mean I have to go? Well, we are friends with the koalas, of course. The only thing we're not friends with is the Doggins and humans. But hopefully they will both come around. If not, we have our methods to speed up the process in a way. But that is our goal. And we have made quite a bit of progress. We've been trying to be friends with them for about 50 years. So it hasn't been that long. But we are making some progress. We have befriended successfully one Doggin. And, yeah. Hi, Zeno. What if there's a cat dog? Probably exists. No, I didn't try Gotchaverse. Us koalas are friends with the Doggins. Interesting. How? How did you become friends with them? I'm very curious. It seems like there's an army. There's not an army of Doggins. I promise. There should not be. There should not be an army of Doggins. Hi, DJ Sebastian. Well, any cat dogs that do exist, we would be friends with, yes. But we have successfully friended quite a few humans. Maybe about 3 billion of them. And then for the doggins, we have only friended one. And he's like our little undercover spy. However, he is quite a young doggin, and therefore he hasn't been granted permission to actually go to the doggin planet quite yet. But once he gets older, he will hopefully be given a position as the commander. No, not really. Purple cat. But, yeah. Hopefully, he will be the commander one day. And if so, he can give us the location. And we know he's actually friends with us. Because we have actually seen him. He is very young. He's only about 5 years old. I didn't know Game of Thrones, but he actually is about 5 years old, which is pretty young. And since he's so young, he doesn't really understand that much, and we were able to find him. We were able to successfully find him when he was so young, and that gave us a very big advantage, and we know we can trust him. And he trusts us. It's a doggin. Hi, doggin. Are you the doggin that is our friend? The one that is giving us all the information? Which, that doggin has given us quite a bit of information. I'll be honest. He's given us quite a bit. Because we know the doggin leaders and everything like that. See? He is the doggin that is our friend. He's the doggin, the young doggin, that has been giving us quite a bit of our information. And believe me, I know doggins. Doggins, surprisingly enough, they do not lie. I know, it's pretty surprising, but the doggins actually don't lie. And since they don't, it makes us very easy to detect if it's the doggin. And plus, the doggin that we are friends with, he wears a little bandana that says his doggin name on it. And because of that, we can quickly identify him and know if he is the actual doggin that we want. He knows our location. He does. That's how much we trust him, that we have actually had him at our location. I didn't Game of Thrones, no. No, purple cat girl. The robot fox is back. Welcome back, robot fox. Did you hear Sebastian? We were talking about the cat planet. It can get confusing when you just heard it, but if you were to watch this whole stream, you would understand it completely. You would know all the leaders, everything like that. Currently, you are unaware of them, I believe. You're quite unaware of them, which is fine. But we know you'll come around. Alright. You in a puppy planet? Oh, thank you so much to Ava Lennart for giving me $1 for super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh no, one of your gold coins fell. But we're really trying to fill up that stocking. I wonder if I can rotate it. Can I rotate it? I don't think I can rotate it, sadly. Otherwise I would. Appreciate that though. Thank you, Ava. Anything helps. And perhaps the money can help us to defeat or befriend Doggins. See, the currency in the cat planet is not pounds. Sometimes we're scared because, you know, there's a pound. I am saying. But our currency is the cat dollar. One cat dollar, I think, is equivalent to 3 US dollars. I find out that the Doggins are trying to get rid of many planets you befriended, so when they try to defeat the cat planets, the cats will have no backup. Alright. Luckily, we check the planets, though. Every single week. We check 70,000 planets, which quite a bit. Which are like all the planets. Or was it 70 million? Maybe it's 70 million. You don't have to give me any more money, Ava. It's fine. I appreciate the donation. You don't even have to give anything. Because I appreciate you for watching regardless. But yes, fortunately, we checked the planets. Each person has a cat planet, which we have about a trillion that go around and check about 10,000 planets every single day. So, we can check about a lot. Hear from koalas. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it for the $2. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Hey, and all your things fell into the stocking. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do the cats know of the planet unicorns? Yes. We're friends with fruits and vegetables. Yeah. I like fruits and vegetables. Indeed we do. Man, hasn't the time just flown by? But yeah, we check 70 trillion planets every week, which is all the planets. And because of that, we can easily check them. So every week. And every week it's the same person, or the same cat, that checks the planet. So therefore, they are not alarmed. Alright, goodbye, DJ Sebastian. Have an amazing rest of your day. Wow. Who would have thought? I would have told you guys so much about the cat planet. I haven't even told many of my friends this much about the cat planet. But I greatly trust you guys. You guys are very trustworthy. Befriended a dog and, well, we have two. The one gives us the information. And he gives the Doggins false information. SC Gamer, calm. It is likely the Doggin that is our friend. Checks plan are the writer that writes plans and info about our Doggin friend. Which one should I be? A red cat or a checker cat? We have plenty of checker cats, so you could be a writer. They sent out decoy doggins to the planet sheep to see what they would do. They are planning to send out real doggins soon to the sheep planet. Ugly sheep, be careful. How many seconds have we finished? 46, apparently. That's good to know, though. We are figuring all this out. Oh, thank you so much, Ava, for another $1. I appreciate it. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for donating. But you don't have to donate. I greatly do appreciate it, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Give all the doggins treats, and that's how we can befriend them. That is true. We could befriend them through the usage of treats. There are other ways to befriend them, I believe. Just smash that like button. It's gotta be our friend. I have quite good contact with that doggin. He's a good doggin, and a lot of the times he is at the cat planet. He gets questioned a lot through the doggins, like what is he doing? And he said he is studying the cat planet. Studying it in a way, he says it like this. Oh yes, I'm studying the cat planet. Did you find the cat planet? Oh, no. I'm trying to figure out everything I can about the cats, and therefore deduct everything about the cat planet. Claw's been my channel 24/7. Alright. So, we've gotten so much information, and I've given you so much information. I couldn't possibly think of much else to tell you guys about. Though, it has been very entertaining for you guys, which is good. But I promise you, maybe humans can find the cat planet. And we will advance you guys technologically, so you can figure out exactly how to do specific things. See, us cats are better. But some humans are just so blind, and they assume doggins are better. They're not. Because I know the doggins. Sometimes they befriend planets, and they get as much information out of them as they can, but then they blow up the planet afterwards. Because like I said, doggins don't have friends. And sometimes they just don't want them. They just want to take the information out of them. And they tell the lies to the humans. In fact, I know for a fact that the doggins have actually lied to them about the cat planet. They have said that the cat planet is trying to destroy the Earth, which is the complete opposite of what we're doing. We're trying our hardest to help the planet. Hi, the guy named Abby. Alright. So through all that talking, we just got a slight bit done. Walk, walk, walk. He's walking his way there. Well. No, this is real. There's a cat planet. But anyways, I'll have to end the stream here. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe. And don't trust a dog in. Except it's the dog in that we like. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye-bye.